We're out pulling honey today. This is the second round and we're finishing things off. So the bees are back down into the bottom brood chamber. So this is it. What we're doing is we set escapes. The top 3 boxes have honey in them. Put the escape in, and all the bees are driving down into the bottom brood box. We have supplement on just to help supplement the developing winter nest. As you can see, they've been active on it. They're just devouring these patties. You can also see a little bit of comb being built up on top. And this is a sign, this is a really good sign. This is a sign of young bees within the brood nest. And what we're doing is when we set these escape boards underneath the honey supers, what we're doing is we are removing those honey boxes from the function of that brood nest. That escape creates a barrier. There is no longer continual hive movement up into those honey supers. So what we do is we feed some syrup. There's Nick, he's just finishing feeding this yard the second round of syrup just to bulk them up. And by feeding that syrup, it ignites the whole process. Right now there's no nectar coming in, so these bees are lazy. They're looking for food, but they don't actively have any food to forage on. But by providing syrup, when we put that board in, those processor bees within the nest, they get excited and they start summoning attention to the whole entire nest. And as those bees get excited, they want to go collect the nectar. They'll start leaving the honey boxes, go down through the brood nest, go collect resources, bring it back in, but they can't bring that syrup back into the honey boxes because it's actively been removed by that escape board. So then they store all the syrup down below. And this helps clear these boxes of bees at a time when there's dearth. So we come back and there's no bees in these boxes because they're starting to cycle, and as they try to cycle they get interrupted by that escape board. That is what we are doing, and that is how we do it. It also provides the benefit of when we strip these top boxes off, if this is full of honey, these brood chambers underneath are like 8 to 10 frames of brood underneath. Very little honey. They have pollen stores and such, so we have to make sure that these hives have enough syrup on hand to be able to keep themselves alive until we get more syrup out to them. So when we put these escape boards in, we're feeding at the same time to make sure that they're bringing in nourishment below to keep those bees alive. Very important. Right now is a critical time of building a winter nest, so we try to put as much attention as we can to promote all the conditions. It's like a recipe. You give a little bit of protein, the pollen's coming in, a little bit of sugar, and it should make you a very adequate, good looking brood nest for winter. My winter bees. So whatever we do, we need to see that late flow of pollen coming in. It's very important in building a winter nest is to have that source of natural pollen coming in. It's very important for building bees. We can't build bees without pollen. No matter how much supplementation we do, we need that pollen to come in to help properly nourish this nest. Supplementation just aids them in the development of our bees and the brood nests. We're just trying to promote all the basics. It's the pollen that's coming in that builds the bees, that provides them with all those essentials that we can't provide them.